That does it to me every week. Good grief. Why do I get caught out? Never mind. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the old Hill Manor. Tonight we've got Lady Hill. She's going to be doing some of the questions. And because there's nothing on the telly, it's obviously why you lovely people are all there. So let's have a look. Oh, we've got loads of people in already.
Yeah, I've been downgraded already. I was a Duchess last week. I'm a lady this week. What's all that about?
The Lady Duchess. What can I say? There you go. Look, so we've got Keith in, we've got Catherine in. Who else we've got in? There's a high row there. Look, boom. So, we got a great quiz for you tonight. Absolutely brilliant quiz. Old Lady Duchess Hill here.
Behave yourself, Cinders. You know what you can do with a broom, don't you?
Yeah, what I normally do with it. So.
Hope you know your tulips from your daffodils.
Hopefully you've all had a good week. Now, Keith, quick one. How's the sound quality this evening? Evening, Steph. Just back from Dorset. Woohoo. So, Keith was telling us that my sound level was a bit down. So hopefully I've got the slider set up right for tonight. And we've obviously got Hudson Hill that's keen to get involved. We're trying to keep him out of it at the moment. Brilliant. Thanks, Keith. And what about the Duchess? Lady Hill, can you hear her okay?
Hello, hello, hello.
Now she's being a muppet. But there you go. These things are sent to try us. The quiz tonight is a good one. It's all about walking on the wild side. And as we get into it, you'll see what we mean. What have we been up to? We've been quite busy, really. One thing or another. We had a chilled out weekend. We did a bit of a binge watch of Foyle's War. He's desperate to get into the show. Does he want to come up? Come up and say hello.
We're supposed to be trying to keep him down, and you're encouraging him to go up.
Where's he gone now?
What's this about?
He was here a second ago, now he's
Well, don't
disappeared.
encourage him. Just leave him alone, he'll be fine.
He'll probably go and give Archie a little bit of a hard time. So, well, there's lots of banter going on in there, but it's brilliant. Don't forget to give us the thumbs up, give us the likes and all the rest of it. It all helps the cause at the end of the day. So, at the moment we've just got people on, what do you call it?
Competition of two by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Oh, three. Kath, Steph and...
So we got anybody out there on Facebook? So if you're on Facebook, give us a hi. Christine, looks like Christine is on.
Christine.
Christine's on. What do you call it? Bing me, Bob.
What's it? But she's there anyway.
Facebook.
Hey.
Facebook. Yeah, so I'll have to keep an eye on Facebook on that one because her comments aren't coming up in the chat. These things happen. It's live. Anything can happen when we're live. So, oh, it has come up. Boom. Yes, brilliant. So, have you got your pens and your papers all ready? Are you like coiled springs ready to go?
Don't really silly talk.
Right, wet we whistle there. Give it some of this. Try not to laugh. There you go. We're on. Okay. So, shall we get going?
I think we better.
I think we ought to. So, here we go then. Question 1. In 2010, how many miles were the Proclaimers going to walk? Boom. Dead easy one to start with. Dead easy one to start with.
Please, mister, I don't know who the Proclaimers are.
So
What
cool.
do they sing then?
I don't know.
Who are they? What is it?
Where'd they come from?
I don't know.
So, in question 1 then, in 2010, how many miles were the Proclaimers going to walk? How's that for question 1? Piece of cake. So, question 2, back in 1961, which female singer was walking back to happiness? Do you know? Back then, I had a crush on her. Not a
Who's
lot of
that
people know
lassie?
that. No. The young lady what sings this song.
What does sing this? What does sing this?
What
song
does
like?
sing? Yeah, what does sing this song like? So, question 2 then. Back in 1961, which female singer was walking back to happiness? Brilliant. So, question 3. One of the most successful rockers of the 50s was Marty Wilde. What was the name of his backing group? Whoa.
I've seen him, Marty Wilde.
Marty
I've
Wilde.
been to one of his concerts.
What's his daughter's name?
No idea.
He's got a daughter, hasn't he?
He's got several grandkids, so I'd imagine so. He brought them along as well.
Yeah, probably. So, yeah. So, question 3 then. One of the most successful rockers of the 50s was Marty Wilde.
Kim Wilde, wasn't it?
Kim Wilde,
There
yes.
we go.
What was the name of his backing group? Whoa. So, question 4.
Question 4. Which of the following works did Oscar Wilde not write? A. A Picture of Dorian Gray. B. The Importance of Being Earnest. C. Ode to a Nightingale. So which of the following works did Oscar Wilde not write? The Picture of Dorian Gray, The Importance of Being Earnest, or Ode to a Nightingale?
Oh. So, question 5 then. What word in an what word is an American wild horse and also a make of car? I did say it's going to be some easy questions.
That's only easy if you know them, isn't it?
Well, I don't know.
Could be Muffin the Mule, couldn't it? I don't know.
Could be, yeah.
Depends what you used to watch.
Would you drive a muffin?
Have you ever cooked a horse?
So, question 5 then. What word is an American wild horse and also a make of car?
And number 6. David Crockett became known as the King of the Wild Frontier. A TV series was made about him, and in the show he always wore a particular style of hat. What animal pelt is associated with Davy Crockett's hat? Question 6. David Crockett became known as the King of the Wild Frontier. A TV series was made about him, and in the show he always wore a particular style of hat. But what animal pelt is associated with Davy Crockett's hat?
Hmm.
And number 7. A competitive event where a horse is scored based on the accuracy of movements and artistic impression as it moves to choreographed music is known as what? So we're looking for a competitive event where a horse is scored based on the accuracy of its movements and artistic impression as it moves to choreographed music. And what is that known as?
Question 8.
Question number 8. Among the 48 Olympic track and field events, there are 3 race walking events included in the programme. The men's 20 kilometres, the women's 20 kilometres, and one other. What is the third walking race? So we're looking at the 48 Olympic track and field events, of which 3 are race walking events. 2 of them are the 20 kilometres, the women's 20 kilometres, and one other. What is the third walking race?
That's where they wiggle the hips, isn't it?
Yes, they do that shifty little number, don't they?
that can't be good.
Oh,
That can't be good for
I
your
wonder if they'll have
your
hip
posture and all the rest of it.
replacements. Ooh, pretty dodgy. So having thought of that one, then we're on to question number 9.
The scrum half question.
Number 9. In 2022, Walker's Cheese and Onion Flavour Crisps were the UK's best-selling crispy snack. The UK's second bestseller is produced by Smith's. What is the name of this crispy product? And I'm going to give you a clue. Is it A, Beef Monster Munch, or B, Pringles Originals? Ooh.
Not much of a wash name, is he?
Yeah, so we're talking about the first and second most favourite. So in 2022, Walker's Cheese and Onion Flavour Crisps were UK's best-selling crispy snack. The UK's second bestseller is produced by their rivals, the Smiths. What is the name of this crispy product? Beef Monster Munch or B, Pringles Original?
Wow. And the last question in this round, question 10. In the Star Wars films, what was the name of Luke Skywalker's home planet? So, question 10. In the Star Wars films, what was the name of Luke Skywalker's home planet?
Was it Sea View?
Something like that, I don't know. So, well, how do you reckon you did on that round then? Were they relatively good, easy questions? Or did you have a complete blank? Well, shall we put you out of your misery? Shall we put them out of misery? Shall we?
Yeah.
Shall we give them some answers?
I think so.
Okay then. So, the answer to question 1 was
And
I would walk 10,000 miles and I would walk 100 more. So if you've got 500 miles, you've got the question right. So give yourself the point and a thumbs up.
Oh, I love this one. Number 2.
Look, get out of it. I'm trying to read questions out here.
Walking back to
Happiness, goodbye, oh yeah. I had a crush on Helen Shapiro. I really did. Come on then, up you come and say hello.
So the answer to number 2 was Helen Shapiro.
Helen Shapiro, God. She was a lovely. I liked her stuff. I liked her back in the 60s. She was great. She's still about, apparently. So, question 3 then.
Yeah.
The Wildcats. I've got a wild dog here. Look, you're on the telly. Look, you're all over the telly.
So for question number 3, if you put the Wildcats, that
Give
was the
yourself
correct
the point.
answer.
Right, that's it. Right, you've been on the telly. You say hello to everybody. Get off. Don't eat me hand. Go and chew your what's it.
And question number 4 was the Oscar Wilde question. Which play did he not write? Which works did he not write? He didn't write. Answer C, Ode to a Nightingale. That was written by John Keats. So you've got C, Ode to a Nightingale. Give yourself a point.
Give yourself the point.
Give yourself a point.
And question 5 then. If you've got a Mustang, you've not only got a wild horse, you've got a car. What
Hey,
do they
you
use?
also have a point.
And you also have a point. Absolutely, you've got a point. So what did they use a Mustang in? They've used Mustangs in a few films, haven't they? Anyway.
Was that a question for the quiz?
No.
Did you get 10 bonus points for that one?
Watch it. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
With a raccoon hanging off his hat. So you've got a raccoon.
Hanging
Give
off of his
yourself
head.
a point. He had a fur hat, didn't he, with the sort of tag
He did,
things
yeah.
down it. A raccoon.
A raccoon. And question 7 then.
Yeah, the horses dancing along to choreographed music or walking on the wild side to the music is dressage.
Aha, dressage.
Give yourself a point if you put down
That's
dressage.
part of the 3-day event, then, isn't it? Old Princess Anne got involved with
She
all
got
of that.
involved with that, yeah,
She
certainly
even
did.
fell off
She
her
was
horse,
very
didn't
good
she?
at it.
Straight in the hogging. So, question 8 then.
Question number 8, that was the track and field events. We've got 20 kilometres and with men's, 20 kilometres women's. The third race is the men's 50 kilometres. So you've got 50 km. Give yourself a point.
Yes. And the scrum half question.
Oh yes, the rivals to the Walker's cheese and onion flavoured crisps. The answer is Beef Monster Munch.
Whoa.
Because Pringles are ranked 4th and they're produced by Kellogg's. So if you've got Beef Monster Munch,
Right.
that is the
Look,
correct
I've got to drive
answer.
things here. I'm driving. So, and question 10 then. If you've got Tatooine, give yourself the point. So, look, you're being a nuisance
Well, you
now.
called him in. You should have left him outside.
Go and find something
He was
to do.
doing beautifully out in another room.
Go
So you
and
called
pester
him and
Artie.
said, come and be seen, come and be seen.
So, you know what to do. What are you going to do? You've got to put your scores in the chat. Let's see how well you did. I bet there's some high scorers here today. There's going to
Kathy,
be
we are 8 out of 10. Steph, 8 out of 10.
brilliant. So you're doing really well already.
Good.
Some 8s out of 10s. Fantastic. See, I told you it'd be a good one. I think the questions get better from here.
Oh, look. Keith, 9 out of 10.
Well done,
Got
Keith.
question 9 wrong. What was question 9?
Oh,
Look at that.
well done, Christine.
Oh, yeah, the Monster Munch thing. To be honest, I don't eat Monster Munch. How can I? Oh,
Yeah.
right, that's probably why it's number 2 most favourite, because I don't eat it.
Yeah. Well, I
Well,
suppose
look at
kids
that
kids
rubbish.
like them, don't they?
Yeah.
Look, go on, op it. Go away.
Who'd thought Monster Munch?
Yeah.
It must be with the kids must love them, mustn't they?
Yeah, odd stuff to be eating.
Ew, horrible stuff.
Question
Yeah.
9 wrong. Okay, that's fair.
Okay, let's start the next round off then.
Yeah.
Number 11. Walkabout Creek in northwest Queensland was put on the map by a huge blockbuster movie. What is the name of this iconic Australian film? Who played the lead male role? And what was his character's name? Oh, that's 3 questions going on there.
Still only get 1 point for it.
That's mean.
I
That is
know.
so mean.
Well, it
You
comes.
can't even give yourself half a point. You have to give yourself a third of a point.
It
Right,
just,
so let's repeat
it
the
just,
question.
It just makes it complicated.
I think it's complicated enough. Right, okay, so for Tim's very mean 1 point, Walkabout Creek in northwest Queensland was put on the map by a huge blockbuster movie. What is the name of this iconic Australian film? Who played the lead male role? And what was his character's name?
Mm-hmm.
That's cruel.
Oh, no.
Right, now give them time. Give them time to think this through.
Gonna have to have a think about that one.
Yeah,
But we'll dive straight into question 12 then.
here's the 3-part question.
Can a kangaroo walk backwards? Yes or no? That's a 50-50, isn't it, that question? So question 12 then. Can a kangaroo walk backwards? Yes or no? Get down.
Just ignore him.
Right, I'm trying to. His head keeps popping up. So, question 13 then. One of the world's most loved walks is the Milford Track. In which country is the Milford Track? That's a good question, isn't it? So question 13. One of the world's most loved walks is the Milford Track. In which country is the Milford Track? Question 14 then. The Three Peaks Challenge is an attempt to climb the highest peaks in Britain. One peak immediately after the other. Name the three peaks and the countries which they are found. I've done it. I have done it.
So they only get 1 point for all that information. This is cruelty.
Well, you made them multi-guess and all that sort of thing.
No, I'm not guessing these ones. I've got to think about them.
So,
This is cruel.
I know.
You're going to repeat the question then?
Hang on. I've got trouble.
Oh, I tell you what, I'll repeat the question
There's
then. The Three Peaks
trouble
Challenge is an attempt to
ahead.
climb the highest peaks in Britain. One peak immediately after the other. So name the three peaks and the countries where they are found.
Oh,
So obviously it's one peak in each of the countries of Britain.
right, I've got a problem.
What is your problem?
You also accused giving up the ghost. And I've also got trouble at Mill. Right,
Right, well if people can still hear, we can just carry on, can't
yeah,
we?
we can carry on.
Okay, so
I'll
let's
just
carry
have
on
to look up.
regardless
So,
then. Question number 15. What is the name of the 268 miles of trail popular with walkers between Edale, Derbyshire, and Kirk Yetholm, I think that is, on the Scottish borders? So we're looking at the 268 miles of trail popular with walkers between Edale in Derbyshire and Kirk Yetholm, Scottish borders. What is the name of that walk?
Aha. So question 16 then. I'm going to have to look down to read it. Convert the following shoe sizes from UK to European sizes. UK size 5, 7, 9 and 11.
That is walking on the wild side, isn't
It is walking on the wild side.
It's going to be a bit tricky if you're listening from the US, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to convert them from the UK back to their size and back over to European.
Yeah, if you take your shoes off and have a look,
Oh,
they're
hilarious.
probably worn off
You
anyway.
should be able to work it out, shouldn't you? Really?
Should do, yeah.
Yeah.
Evening, Richard. So we've got Richard turned up as well.
Hooray!
So, question 16 was convert the following shoe sizes from UK to European sizes. UK size 5, 7, 9 and 11.
Now they will need thinking time for this one.
They will need thinking time.
Especially if you've only got 1 point.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's given up.
You worry about your family
Right.
and I'll do the next one in a minute.
You do the next one
I
then.
can do the next two actually.
Right, you do the next two. And what I'll see if I can do is if I could.
So while you've done your shoe sizes 5, 7, 9 and 11, let's move on to question 17.
Oh, shit.
Name the top 6 cities to host the biggest marathons in terms of entrance. The first initials have been given to you and the 6th is now rather obvious. So the initials are T, B, L, B, C and NYC. So I'm going to repeat that slowly because if you can't see it on the screen, we're going to name the top cities to host the biggest marathons in terms of entrance in the world. And I'm giving you the initials, the first initial of each of these cities. So we're looking for 6 cities. The first letter is T for Tango, B Bravo, L, B, C and NYC.
I've had the result. I've got it back.
Have you got it back?
I've got
That'd
it
be
back.
helpful.
So, oh, blimey, you can do this one. Question
Hang
18.
on, just let them think about this because this is quite a long question. You're all going to get the last one, obviously, NYC. I would hope you would.
Mind you, say it again. Is that the shoe size question?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Blimey, why do you make these questions so long? You got this lot.
Okay, let's go for question 18. A gastropod has one lung, 1 foot, and no spine. It's one of the slowest creatures on Earth, moving at a maximum speed of 6.5 inches per minute. Give a common name of a gastropod found in the UK. So, gastropod has 1 lung, 1 foot, and no spine. It's one of the slowest creatures on Earth, and it only moves at a maximum speed of 6.5 inches per minute. So, give a common name of a gastropod found in the UK. I'll give you a clue. There are 2 in this country. You have one or the other. Or there are 2 common ones, to put it that way.
Oh, I might be able to do this one.
Plenty of them in my garden.
That's a bit of a giveaway, isn't it?
Well, it's in the UK.
Yeah. Well, our garden, isn't it? So,
Okay.
question 19 then.
Oh, 19. Oh, I love this question.
The road... Oh, you're going to do it, or shall I do it?
Go on.
The road sign warning motorists that elderly or disabled people may be crossing nearby shows 2 people walking, one behind the other. Is it a man or a woman walking in front? And which figure is holding a walking stick?
Walking on the wild side.
Definitely.
It's wild round here with the motor, isn't it?
Definitely walking on the right side.
Should we just repeat that question? The road sign warning motorists that elderly or disabled people may be crossing nearby shows 2 people walking one behind the other. Is it a man or a woman walking in front? And which figure is holding a walking stick? And by the way, this particular sign is not just the UK, it is elsewhere as well. So hopefully people listening outside of the UK should know this one as well.
Uh-huh. So, right, the last question in this round. In the United Kingdom, it is the law that all road users give way to pedestrians who have set foot on a zebra crossing. What is the penalty for motorists who fail to comply? Cool. I've gone croaky. I'll give you that one again. So the last question in this round is, in the United Kingdom, it is the law that all road users give way to pedestrians who have set foot on a zebra crossing. What is the penalty for motorists who fail to comply? Ooh. So, how do you think you did on that round?
I think we might have to have a Stuart's inquiry here. I really feel that 1 point for a 4-question answer is a bit mean. But there we go. Let's see how they go.
Well, who? What's going on? Hang on. Oh no.
Right, we just go with it.
Oh no.
Okay, so question number 11.
Hang on.
Are we going for the answers? Yeah. Yes,
Hang on.
yes.
Let me get there. Oh no.
Come on, get to grips with the game.
Go on then. Question 11 then.
Right, the film we were looking for is Crocodile Dundee.
Stop it.
The actor is Paul Hogan, and he played the role of Mick Dundee.
G'day, mate.
So if you get Crocodile Dundee, Paul Hogan, and Mick
Get out
Dundee,
of it.
you have a very well earned 1 point. Dun, 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 dun.
So question 12 then. The answer was no. Kangaroos can't go backwards.
They're very good swimmers, though.
Yeah, but
They
look,
are very good swimmers,
look,
but they cannot
cut
walk
it out.
backwards. That is a fact.
you might have a kangaroo can't go backwards, so this little bugger can go forwards, backwards, sideways, and upside down as well, can't you? So, if you got no, give yourself a point. Question 13 then. The Milford track is in New Zealand. Not enough for that answer. Sorry. If we was to, it would mean an awful lot of working out at this stage. If you've got 1 point.
Doesn't it just give 1 point for each bit? No working out to be done.
All right. If
Anyway,
you
never mind.
you give yourself 1 point for each bit.
Go on then, 1 point for each bit. So we're going back to the Crocodile Dundee things. If we've got Crocodile Dundee, Paul Hogan and Mick Dundee, you can have 3 points. I think that's fair.
Good grief.
And I think they can have an extra point as well for the next question, number 14 as well, because there's lots of information there.
14 then.
So if you got, for question number 14, Ben Nevis in Scotland, Scafell Pike in England, and Snowdon in Wales, you can have 3 points.
There you go. Right, now, what are you doing?
So Ben Nevis, Scotland, Scafell Pike, England,
Go
Snowdon,
and play with Martin.
Wales.
So, what's this? Vanessa's popped up in the chat here. In Texas, if you were to hit a motor vehicle, the law states that both are liable 50-50. You must prove there was greater than 50% malicious intent against the driver to sue.
Ah, but we're not hitting anybody on the zebra crossing. We're just all they're doing is stepping on it, and you've got to stop.
Yeah, they step on it,
we haven't got as far as hitting them yet. It's just you happen to be just driving across it, and somebody else is on it.
Good evening, Vanessa.
But hello, Vanessa. Over
So-
here, they wouldn't have enough police around to even.
Question
come out and
15
look at
then.
it, I suppose.
The Pennine Way. So you only get one for that.
Yeah,
Pennine
Pennine Way
Way.
runs between Edale in Derbyshire and Kirkby Yetholm.
I've done quite a bit of that. The old Pennine Way, you know.
Yeah, I've done that. I did that with my brother once.
Yeah.
Over a summer. Oh, here we go. Number 16. All these lovely shoe sizes. So what are we going to do for
Get
this
out of
then?
I don't know. 1 point for each correct one. How's that?
Go on then. One for each correct.
This
You
is
know
gonna
your shoes.
this is gonna make a whole mess of the
It's
score.
not, because it's still a question. What do you
Yeah,
want
go
to do then? Just one
Go on
lot?
then. No. 1 point for each. How's that? So if you got UK size 5 equals
38.
EU 38, get yourself a point. 7 41, 9 43, and 11 46. Give yourself a point for each. If you got them right. Only if you got them right.
Just go around the family and collect all the shoes up and have a quick look on the bottom, don't you, really?
Yeah. So, question... Because I think the EU are the same as American sizes,
No,
aren't they?
not. I
Are
don't
they
think
not?
they are.
Oh, I don't
No,
know.
I think there's half size. And men and women's shoes are different sizes as well.
Totally
They
different
are.
sizes.
They are different sizes. So there you go. So I was going to stick them in. I thought, no, that's going to be. There are about 20 points on this one question if we included the American sizes as well.
Crazy. So, question
right,
17
okay.
then.
Yeah, this is the 6 cities that host the biggest marathons in terms of entrance. So the answers are Tokyo, Boston, London, Berlin, Chicago, New York City.
Boom. Suppose we're going to give them 1 point for each of those, are we? It's going to be a high scoring
Yeah, but it's all,
this year.
yeah, but it's fair
This
to
week.
everybody, isn't it?
Oh, I
That
suppose,
all
yeah.
sky. We've got to have a nice high scoring. Mind you, how many are we going to score it out of?
I don't know.
I haven't worked that one
dunno.
out yet, have we?
That's what I mean. You've complicated the whole issue.
It doesn't matter, just who gets the most wins.
Yeah.
Well, it's only a bit of fun, isn't it? I'm having fun.
Well,
I'm
I
having
mean,
fun messing up your quiz. You're never going to invite me back again.
there is.
I'm going to be bad. I'm going to have to go and watch Married at First Sight or something on a Tuesday night, aren't I?
There is a prize that money just can't buy. Did you know that?
What's that? You're going to make up tea?
No.
Oh.
Our undying gratitude for taking
There
part.
we go. Well, there's that.
So,
All right, let's just repeat those. Tokyo, Boston, London, Berlin, Chicago, New York City.
Boom.
And then we go on to question number 18. This gastropod, they are actually slugs or snails. So you had either a
Yeah.
slug or a snail. You can give yourself 1 point.
And if they get slug and snail,
No, they get slug and snail. They only get
1
one.
point. So question 19 then. So the man is walking in front of the woman. The man is holding the walking stick.
1 point.
1 point. So, was that 19?
So
Do-
did we
do
get
we-
that? The man is
do we
walking in
do
front
18?
of the woman, and it is the man who
Oh,
is holding the walking stick.
So,
So you have to give yourself half a point. You've only got half the question. Oh dear,
so
oh dear, oh dear.
the last question then in this round: a fine of £100 and three licence penalty points. Ouch! That's painful, isn't it?
Well, it is if you get hit.
That is right. Give us half a second to try and sort this out because I've lost my auto cue.
Right, so the answer, if anybody didn't hear that, there's a fine of £100 and 3 points on your licence.
Yeah, last
So
thing you want.
that is the section 2 over.
So
Sharpen your pencils. Make yourself a coffee.
Oh no!
Fill up your glass of wine.
I've lost.
And we're going to question 21.
My auto cue's gone P-tong.
Oh, mine's fine. I've just got a simple little laptop here and mine works. You've got
Well,
all this
mine
fancy
would.
equipment.
I could have it on there, but it wouldn't work because.
Do you want me to carry on then?
Hang on.
Oh dear, oh dear.
It's not going to play. It's not going to play the game. You're gonna have to work it over
Yeah, you're
here.
just going to rely on touches, aren't you?
So come on, then, let's see how you done. 9 out of 10 plus 12.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
That's good.
This is just not working. Why is it not working? No, still not done it. So who else has we got out there? Oh no. I'm working the wrong bit. I need to do this
Haven't
bit
got
down
any
here.
more scores coming in. We've only got one. Let's
No, come on. Let's see your scores. Come on.
How did Vanessa do? Come on, Vanessa.
Don't
How'd
be
you do?
shy. Don't be shy. Totally screwed it up now.
I think Vanessa gave us such a good answer about the zebra crossing. I think we should give her half a point. But it's such a good commenting. Oh, yeah. Oh, Christine.
Oh, 24 out of 27, 24 out of 27. Very good.
24. So we've got to all the, yeah. Do you think the Meekins are working together? Obviously. Must be. I've only just worked that one out. I thought you'd be. Mind you wouldn't be all staying in different rooms of the house, would you? Oh dear, it's good. Oh dear, probably slinging things at the screen. Hilarious. Oh, brilliant.
The trouble with going live is that things too tend to go wrong.
Well, I don't mean you just got a simple iPad like me. Should we just crack on? You can catch up with your own show.
Hang on.
Oh, I'm getting bored
Hang on,
listening to
Nick.
you. Right, okay. I'm going to go on to question 21. So, come on. Round 3. Question 21. What type of alcohol is used in a walk on the wild side cocktail? So, what type of alcohol is used in a walk on the wild side cocktail?
So, 22 then, question 22. How many safari parks are there in the UK? These are the major ones, obviously. Well, I suppose they're all, aren't they?
Well, they're classed as safari parks as opposed to a adventure playground.
Yes.
Proper safari.
Oh, hang on. So, question 22 then.
Just done that one. You're on 23 now.
Hang on, I'm not on anything at the moment. Things are going totally going all wrong here. So question 23 then. Which was the first safari park to open in 1966 outside of Africa? So that's a good question, isn't it? So question 23. What was the first safari park to open in 1966 outside of Africa?
Was it Kenya?
That's in Africa.
You don't say.
I do say. So, question 24 then.
Where can you see the largest herd of elephants in the UK? That was short, wasn't it? Where can you see the largest herd of elephants in the UK?
So, question 25. Longleat, Woburn and Blair Drummond provide homes for the lions previously owned by which circus family? Because, of course, one time circuses could have wild animals, couldn't they?
Yeah, then had a problem to get rid of them.
I think they've gone banned now, haven't
Question.
they? So, question 25 then. Longleat, Woburn and Blair Drummond provide homes for the lions previously owned by which circus family? Question 26. What is the most famous financially valuable animal kept in captivity?
No, it's not famous, it's financially valuable. It's two different questions. Don't change the question.
All right. So, what is the most financially valuable animal kept in captivity? That's my dyslexia kicking in again.
Don't you blame your dyslexia? You just didn't read the question
I have
before you
to.
started the quiz.
know. I've had a look through. Still doesn't help. Question 27 then.
Oh, no, this is very much to do with walking on the wild side, especially like walking through woods. And question 27 is just a simple true or a false. Picking bluebell flowers is an offence under the Wildlife and Countryside Act 1981. True or false? Picking bluebell flowers is an offence under the Wildlife and Countryside Act 1981. True or false?
Get down, you mutt. So question 28 then. Is wild garlic edible? Yes or no? It's a good one, isn't it? So, question 28 then. Is wild garlic edible? Yes or no? So 50-50. So the penultimate question then. Who is said to be the second man to walk on the moon? That's a bit wild, isn't it? Walking on the moon.
It is. You can't walk further than that, can you?
It's a bit more than 500 miles, I know.
Yeah.
So, who is said to be the second man to walk on the moon?
And the last question, question number 30. What is the distance using National Cycle Network routes between Land's End and John O'Groats? Is it A, 1,189 miles? Is it B, 1,262 miles? Or C, 1,346 miles?
And you can have it in kilometres if you wish.
If you really wish to.
So A is 1,913 kilometres. B is 22,031 kilometres.
You're complicating it.
Getting dyslexic
You
with
don't
numbers now.
need to complicate matters.
And C is 21,106.
No, it's not 21,000.
20.
Oh, shush. Look, let me read the question.
I've
Just
lost the
shush.
plot
You
on
have
that
lost
one.
the plot. Just drink your coffee. Right, what's the distance using National Cycle Network routes between Land's End and John O'Groats? Is it A, 1,189 miles, B, 1,262 miles, or is it C, 1,346 miles?
Being clever, isn't she? So,
You don't need to complicate that.
well, how do you think you did on the quiz? Did you think you did all right today?
Were we confused?
Were you confused? Certainly confused adding your scores up, I know. But so far you've all done pretty well. So, ready for the last lot of answers. So, stand by for question 21. Vodka, good old Russian vodka, is used on Walk on the Wild Side cocktail. Very confused. Doesn't take a lot, Keith, does it? So if you've got vodka, you've got the point. Question 22 then. It's only 6 safari parks in the UK. That's a fact. So it's Longley, Woburn.
Look, you didn't ask for me to list them out. We're confused enough. I could have listed them out.
I know,
for
could have
you,
listed
but
them out and got a
just-
point
just-
for each, but there you go.
No, there are 6. There are 6.
So question 23 then. Longley was the first safari park in the UK in 1966.
That wasn't the question, though. The question was
it's
outside of Africa. So it's
So it's-
anywhere in the world, and it is
It's
Longley.
still Longley.
Okay, there we go.
Whichever way, it's still Longley. So,
And you can see the largest herd of elephants, question 24, at Howletts in Kent. It's got the largest herd of 13 African elephants.
they're the ones with the big ears.
So it's Howletts.
Yes.
Howletts Zoo in Kent.
Just as a point, Indian elephants have smaller ears.
They do.
That's
They're
a
very
fact.
good at remembering as well, elephants, aren't they, Tim?
Yeah, unlike me.
Oh dear, oh dear.
So, question 25 then. It was the Jimmy Chipperfield Circus.
Yeah. Which circus family? Jimmy Chipperfield. The Chipperfield family.
Yes, the Chipperfield Circuses. There you go.
So Jimmy Chipperfield split his animals out between Longleat, Woburn and Blair Drummond.
Yeah.
There you go.
Shame to split up lions like that. Because they're herds, aren't they? They're herds.
Well, then all the lions might have gone somewhere and all the other animals might have gone
Yeah.
somewhere else.
So the most expensive
Wonder who
animal
got the
in
coloured
captivity is a
poodles.
giant panda.
Who got the orange and the purple poodle? Oh dear.
So, giant panda. Most financially valuable animal kept in, because they're so difficult to keep, apparently. Well, they're so difficult to give birth because you don't know they're going to do it. Cause
Oh shush. Let's get on
Anyway.
to the next question.
27 then, you can have that one.
Right, question 27. It's actually false. You can pick bluebells, however, you cannot dig up the actual bluebell plant or the bulb. So actually picking the flowers is not an offence, but actually taking away the actual whole plant, including the bulb, is an offence. So it is false.
There you go. Don't go nicking your bluebells. 28. Yes, you can eat wild garlic. It is edible. So, that's quite tasty as well, the old wild garlic, isn't it? Have we had wild garlic?
How do you know it's tasty then if you've never had it?
I think we have. I think restaurants, so they're posh restaurants, they tend to favour sort of wild garlic, don't they?
With the jus.
Yes, with a jewel.
With the jus. Jus of wild garlic.
So, question 29, the penultimate question, is Buzz Aldrin was the second bloke to step on the moon. So, if you've got Buzz Aldrin, you've got that point, haven't you? And the last answer is answer A, 1,189 miles, or 1,913 kilometres. It's a long way, whichever way you look at it.
Yeah, the answer is A, 1,189 miles.
So, if you you know what to do, try and add your scores up as best you can. Give yourself the extra points where you need to give the extra points. And let's see how you did. How did you find this quiz? Did you enjoy it? Was it fun? If you liked it, give it the old thumbs up.
If you didn't like the scoring, well, you can go back to having 1 point for all your efforts next
Yeah.
time. It's up to you. It's your quiz. I'll
It
just write the
doesn't, Tim.
questions.
4 out of 10? Only 4 out of 10?
What's
Ouch.
only 4 out of 10? They're
What happened
difficult
there?
questions.
Were they?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, because there's a lot of guessing there, isn't there? 1 out of 10. Oh dear, Christine.
Yeah, but in all fairness, we grew up watching Chipperfield Circus and Billy Smart Circus or wherever he was on the telly.
We did, yeah.
People under 50 probably don't even know.
Well,
Have no idea what we're talking about. So,
So-
fair play.
yeah, fair enough. So I don't know why my auto cue give up the ghost tonight. 8 out of 10 total, 26 out of 30 plus 12 points.
Cool, that's good. Who's that?
Excellent. That's Keith.
Oh, well done, Keith.
36 out of 47.
Well, hey.
Well done,
Like that.
Steph. So we've got some good scores. They've all got well over 50%. That last round caught some of them out. 5 out of 10. That's 50%. I like the plus 12 points. 36 out of 47.
Good. See, I'm kind.
Yeah.
I think if you work hard for your question, you should receive the rewards.
Well,
That's just my opinion.
I think what you ought to do then is when you put these multiple answer questions, if you just say it's worth this many points, and then we can work out how many points you get at the total end. Best quiz to date for me.
Hooray! Who was that?
Keith.
Oh, well done, Keith.
So,
Oh,
we've had a
Richard
hard
got
time.
5 out of 10.
Yeah, 36 out of 47 for Christine. Well done, Christine. Hope you're enjoying these quizzes. Now, the serious question.
Mm.
The serious question is it more fun with the Duchess Lady Hill or just me? I know
You
it's
can
a
be as
different-
rude as you like because I could go and watch Married at First Sight Australia on a Tuesday night. I do
No,
like
well
that.
done, Keith.
Or they're doing wife swapping tonight.
Keep them coming, Lady Rowe.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Keep them coming.
Whee.
I don't know what I'm going to do next week. I've got one in the pipeline. I've not put it up yet. I could do a summer one, or I could do what's the other ones I've got? I've got a TV one, I think.
Oh, somebody else for TV.
Yeah, I think.
But there's
We've-
plenty there.
Yeah, we've got plenty there anyway.
We've got plenty there.
Got plenty there. Both. Both what? You like us both?
Like
Love
the
the
chemistry, it's a bit like a. You can make a bomb out of chemistry, can't you? Two of us go off. Boom.
Yes. Thanks, Steph.
Hey.
Well,
Oh, Richard says keep Rowena around the dog. I tell you what, we'd have a real good old scrap. Get Artie in here as well. Just introduce the cat. Oh, that'd be hilarious.
I'll tell you what,
Oh dear, that would be
Artie
fun.
and Hudson together are so funny.
I forgot the dog.
Artie's actually in charge, but Hudson does push his luck an awful lot. He'll stand on top of him and lick his ears, and Artie just doesn't know what to do with himself.
Oh, dear. If anybody out there isn't putting comments on but have still enjoyed themselves, thank you ever so much. Because as long as you're having a bit of a laugh with us, because we just
Yeah.
enjoy a bit of fun on a Tuesday night. So as long as you've enjoyed it and you've taken part, so thank you for that. Even
That's
though
the main
you haven't
thing.
Commented, so
So we're enjoying ourselves. We say Lady Rowe likes putting the quizzes together, and I think you'll agree that we have a bit of a laugh trying to read the questions out.
oh, just go back to one
Well,
single iPad, Tim. All this technology you've got.
Oh, I know.
I'm just the queen of post-it notes and fridge magnets, me, and it works. That's all you need. Post-it note, fridge
Well,
magnets. You don't need all this technology that goes wrong. Oh,
It did
dear.
that last week.
Road come out
halfway
of
through.
the shadows.
There you go, come out of the shadows.
No, it was the Wildcats. The shadows was Cliff Richard. Oh dear. Oh, we got a
there you
love
go.
heart from Richard Gerald. Lovely. Oh,
See,
dear.
so they'll want you to be on cameras, but I can do that. I can set up a double camera and then we can set the questions up so they can see
Look,
you
it will be
reading that.
mayhem, because then your cameras will go down and
No,
away
it
we
won't.
go.
It's not the way I set it up.
Ah. Oh dear.
Anyway, all you gorgeous
somebody's
people
got a
out
spanner
there.
there, putting a spanner in the works.
Oh no, that's Keith. He's a moderator.
Oh right, okay.
So he can-
I
he
thought
can-
I was putting spanners in the works.
No, he
Oh,
can
dear, shows
he
how
can
much I know about technology.
he can
about as much as
control
you
some
do.
of the. He can take down
Oh dear.
inappropriate comments.
Oh good. Oh good.
So I've got a fantastic guest coming on Thursday. This guest coming on Thursday has been spent 10 years in federal and state penitentiaries and's come out and turned her life around, and now she's helping people. Should be quite a good show. So if you want to come in on that on Thursday, you're most welcome. If not, please come and join us both next week for another live awesome quiz. So until then, just give you a big thank you there. There's the money can't buy our undying gratitude for taking part, and we'll catch you again next week. So TTFN, ta-ta for now.